anyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be building, okay. I didn't finish this. And we're not going to finish it this stream. Today, we're going to be building this. This is the Creel house from the Stranger Things Season 4 trailer. Just trying to figure out a good place to put it. I think if I put it with these ones. Now, do I put it in line with these ones? You can't see anything. 1 second. Settings. Opacity. I really don't know how OBS works. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. Image mask, okay. Hit close. Did that help? Not at all. Alright. It's a decent size. Gonna put that in the top corner. Okay, the live stream didn't crash while I was messing around with that. Thank God. Way I can just bring that up on this screen. Okay, there we go. You can see it, I can see it, I can't see the stream. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. First, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I'm gonna put it back here. Make sure I have the area for it. Okay. It's a difficult color because it's like a dark purplish blue. but it's also faded. Could just put like an entire layer of white stained glass panes in front of it to make it look faded. I'm gonna lay out the blocks that I have in some kind of gradient. It also has a white trim, but the trim is kind of dirty. Maybe like mushroom and sandstone. Yeah, that works. Maybe endstone instead. Maybe both. Who knows? Probably going to also use quartz. It's also very overgrown. So that means vines and lichen. That actually works well. It also is boarded up windows, so that's going to be signs probably. With spruce and dark oak. Now to figure out what door to use. Jungle, it's got similar design, but it's just the wrong color. I mean, no door is really the right color, but I think dark oak is the least offending. Close enough. It's also got a brick chimney. Its roof is a very similar color to the walls, and I don't like that. It's just trimmed in white. I can always take some artistic liberties, but I don't think I'm going to use purple. It's just too bright. Just too bright. Mycelium would work if it were the full block. Okay. Time to start building, or at least laying out where stuff's going to be. It's going to have 5 blocks for the stairs leading up. And there's a porch. I'm going to go with 11 blocks and just see how that stacks out. Not even close. I'm going to try 21 now. It's better. Gonna add a couple more just in case. The porch is a bit in front of the house. I'm going to go with 4 blocks. It isn't a wraparound porch, so I don't have to account for that, thankfully. But it does have a roof. Just marking where the pillars are. It also has 2 closer ones. I'm gonna put those in line with the stairs, because that's how they look like they are. It looks in line with the stairs. And I didn't remember to grab stairs. Wow. For building stairs, it's always advised to have stairs handy, because you just never know when you're going to need to use them. There's just no real good way of telling when you're going to need stairs, so just have them available. Multiple different shades, because you can't just look at the image that's to your left and see exactly what color is needed. That's the wrong letter. Wrong letter. There we go. I think these stairs work best. What if I go with slab instead? Could go with all manner of step. I think I'm going to go with polished diorite. This is much taller, though. I think it actually starts like 2 blocks above the ground. That checks out. And I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a railing. This is ultimately going to be obscured by bushes, so I don't think it needs to be that accurate. Like a lot of bushes. You can see the image. Just going to check my live stream, make sure nothing's happening. Okay, can go back to the image. Looks like it has a dark gray floor, the porch. And of course I didn't account for this when I was laying out all the blocks I'm going to need, because that would have made sense. You know what else would make sense? Finding the block I'm looking for. There it is. I could not explain why I'm adding block variation to the porch of this house. Also, my best guess would be that it's dark on the side, but really no way of telling because of the bushes. I'm just gonna put basalt here, just in case. Yeah, there's just no way of telling what's there. I mean, I could always just look up a better maintained picture of the house. But why would I do that when I can complain? I think I messed something up a bit. Okay. This should be one block over. I should just build these out of quartz now. Subtle gradient never hurt anyone. I laid out a couple wall options, and then I get an entirely different one. How many blocks would that be? Be about 4. So 1, 2. But it'd be much more for the windows. I'm gonna go with 5 just in case. It does taper a bit. But I will save that step for the, what's it called? The debug stick. Basalt because you can't see it, but I'm adding a pattern to make it look better. This is why builds take me like 3 hours. Unnecessary details that you will literally never see. Can't even see the side of the house. I'm going to check if there's anything in chat. No, there isn't. Thank God. Okay, that looks pretty... Why are there 3 pillars on... Okay, it isn't symmetrical. That's a problem. It is about the same distance, but it's not symmetrical. I have an idea. My idea is to move this one over. 1. So I can make room for a 3rd pillar here. Because there are 3 pillars on this side of the house. It looks like they're staggered too a bit. Oh. That's unfortunate. Does look a little bit inset too. So to save myself problems on the door frame, I'm going to start it here. That looks good, right? Yeah, it looks good enough. This roof is going to be tricky. I'm just going to start putting blocks until I find something that works. The roof actually goes over the porch on both sides. I'm gonna go with a block over. And it goes into another pillar. Put that too high. but it is completely obscured by bushes, so I can't tell what's there. I think this is why people do research for their videos. Does also have crenellations. I think if I go with stairs instead. It does come up weirdly in the middle though. So if I do something like this. Looks good enough, I think. And now for the door. As you can tell, my priorities are clearly in the right place. The door is bordered. I did not remember to grab quartz slabs. It's a Z, of course it is. And that accounts for the little arch above the door. Could really stand to be thinner, but it isn't. Now I'm just gonna build up the wall. Should have built the door one block back, like that. But unfortunately, I just can't seem to think of anything I could do to fix that. Well, if it is something I, again, didn't take into account. If I put the trim forward, I can have this just go around it. I think the wall goes back here as well. I'm just taking random blocks out of my hotbar. Not even bothering to think if they're going to be needed later. There is going to be a big set of windows here. It is double bordered. I think that's a word. And we will just momentarily ignore the fact that it is touching. We're also going to ignore the fact that this works better for that. Does have a little taper at the top. No, that way. No, that way. There we go. Yeah, that works. Ish. Not really at all, but... And what are you gonna do? Lower everything by half a slab. Perfect. We'll just fix that with the debug stick later. But it's way too short. Because if we look here, it's shot from about here. This should be like there. Yeah. And if we go there, and then there, this is just way too tall. There's a massive gap here. I did not need to break those down completely. I'd have thought that could entirely fix this problem. Trapdoor. Well, it didn't entirely fix it, but it did make it closer. Kind of. It's a little better, but not perfect. What if we just keep making it taller? We can just ignore the fact this is not even close to a reasonably proportioned doorway, right? It does fit from back here better, though. Fits the proportions of the house. On this side, the house comes past this pillar, but not this one. So let's just keep adding blocks until it matches that. Also going to assign a perspective to the house. would help if it was lined up with the house like that. Okay. Now I can make sure everything lines up from that exact point, which I should have done to start with. Also should have planned this build better by, you know, actually planning a build and not just freestyling off the art reference. That fits it. Now, there is also over here in this gap like that. Then if I'll do all the texturing later. If it kind of lines up, it lines up. How am I gonna fit 3 windows here? Okay. If I put them here and here, the partitions. And I make it a block shorter. If I get a little tricky here, and then I fix those with the debug stick later. Yeah, that's 3 windows. This isn't even close to visible. Yeah, this must have been wider than I assumed. This pillar can't be on nothing. I feel like there should be a guardrail here. And if there isn't, there really should have been. I'm also going to set this back a bit. even if that isn't there, that's just a nice detail. Window. Luckily the window is boarded up, so I don't have to be too perfect with it. I am going to use cobbled and tiled deep slate for the roof, because it looks the same in the picture I have, but it'd just be so much better if it wasn't. Okay, the roof doesn't get higher than that. Sticks out past the house there. I'll do all the detailing of this later. think it's time for I'd ask Chad if I should start on the second floor or detail this one. But there's no chat, so I'll just start on the second floor. Okay. Bit of an interesting turn here. The house light goes out at 45 degrees. I think this roof actually continues around the side of the house. So let me just pretend to mock that up. And then I'll just put the border on. It just goes to a 90 here. I don't know. Push the window. I'll push it out to here. Yeah, I made it way too far. Yeah, it should be here. I'm not sure I'm gonna sort out this corner. I'll give it to here with this piece. First mistake was that, I believe. Let the roof define where the wall is. I'll just move this one block out. It'll be fine. can't put a line straight down the middle here because it's a 2-block center. If I go like this, then go with walls. I think I messed up the scale a bit. Let's make everything 1 block taller. those over here as well. There's two. There's one really close to the wall, and one kind of over here. We'll go with 3 blocks tall for them. See, here's the problem. I've completely messed up the scale, but I don't want to rebuild it. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore my mistake and keep going. Just hope everything sorts itself out. It's not going to be close to sorting itself out in the end. Unless I go here with the window trim. I just push those together. Like that. But it's a 2-block center. Unless I move that over. Yeah, I've definitely messed up somewhere. How the hell am I going to do this? Yeah, I've completely messed up. I'm just going to take a step back and see if I'm even remotely close. I mean, it isn't as bad as it could have been. No, I have no idea how I'm going to make this even remotely closer to the actual one in the show. So, I'm going to do what any smart person would do and ignore the problem. How do I line these up? Do this, this, and this, going into that, going into that, that. One of those. There. There, so don't touch. There. 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 And there. Like that. Then I hope and pray everything lines up. It didn't. But it could. Something isn't right here. Okay, these do go all the way up to the roof. This one doesn't. How am I gonna do this? Go like this. Yeah, that's close enough. And just put some blocks there. Actually, no, I can do that and just make it flat. Perfect. Okay. And then I place blocks here. Here. Break that. Here. Here. Perfect. I think it looks pretty damn close enough. Especially once I start messing it up entirely. There's two approaches I could make to this. Lay out the roof to make it look proper. Okay, what the hell is that? I'm gonna have to do something. Okay, there. Okay, I'm gonna go up by 2 each time. Why am I not just using the block? The hell? I definitely should have actually looked at this house before I decided to build it. 'Cause this is a mess. I think it is pretty close to the actual build, though. I say build. Okay, the roof is the same color as the patio. But if we just don't ask any questions, it should be fine. I'm just gonna make the big components on the roof and then try to stuff them all together. Okay, that is one component of the roof. Also over here, try to get a scale on this. Looks like coming out of here, we go with top slabs. Goes out here. Lines up pretty close to that. Let's just go with that. There is also a dormer. I believe that's the word. Well, I don't think it's horribly off. I just think it's not even fucking close. I keep telling myself that it's going to look better once I add all the details. I don't know what's over here, so I'm just going to extend this straight out. Maybe add some more of this. Add more roof trim. There is a chimney, though. Just gonna grab these and go build it. It looks like it is, like, right over here. Like, right here. I'm gonna give it some forwards depth. And it does have a little bit like that. Now let's see how it stacks up. It's not even visible. And it should be more over here, actually, like here. And it is a little bit taller than that. I'm going to go here with it. Yeah, that's closer. There does appear to be a second chimney over here. Not that sure about how big it is though, so I'll just do that. Hope it's visible from here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Luckily, I also don't need to explain what that is, because I've already explained it on the other side. Haven't checked chat in a while. Nope, no chat. Good. lines up. This should be further out, like a couple blocks. I'm going to turn off the reference picture entirely. For me, you can still see it, of course. And I'm just going to finish the house in ways that make sense. Keeping a vague memory of what it looks like in mind. I think that's good. Yep, that's good. But you can't see it from the suggested viewing angle. The windows were orange, but they were glowing orange. That makes me want to use, where the hell are they? Shroom lights. I didn't see them, but I just thought I'd let you know. There they are. Also, they are kind of painted up. It would look really good with ray tracing. I think I'm going to go with in the corners here like this. Just organically placing this, and then put a purple border around it. Well, above it at least. How does that look? It looks like shit. This is way too colorful. I hope you can't hear that in the background. I'll grab play as well. 1 second, I have to go fix something. Alright, I'm back. just doesn't have the right color. Definitely helps. Now we'll board up the windows. Do I have anything else that could work? Slabs. Ladders, definitely. How did I not think of that earlier? Fence. And fence gates, for that matter. But they're in redstone. I'll grab the spruce one. Okay, let's just try a couple different styles. I think like that. That works-ish. Let's try the fence. The fence gates work really well. I'm gonna try all the different styles down here. Try ladders. Ladder isn't dark enough, though. Like these. I think I like this style best. He says, then immediately takes it down. That's a convincing board across a window. I hope. Yeah, that looks boarded up. They look really good when I go around with the debug stick. Okay, for big windows, I'm going to do it like this. For small windows, like that. Literally smallest windows. No, these are small windows. There's a half cent at the bottom. What am I saying? If I don't spot anything out of place, I'm going to say that this build is done. Other than, of course, the massive shrubbery down here. That's going to be fun to try to build. See if I can grab the too tall grass. There was a lot of dead. Grab birch and oak. I don't need signs. Ladders I don't think will help me here. Oh, isn't there literally... Yep, dead bush. Hanging roots, maybe. Vines probably as well. Large fern, maybe. Dead coral, probably. Armor stand, possibly. Candles, definitely gonna use some candles. But to start with, I'm gonna take some moss. No, I'm not gonna take moss, it's too alive. Well, it looks like dead plants, but it's a full block. If only I had the mangrove roots in this world. Mangrove roots would be perfect for this. I'd just throw those around and call it done. Could use the stripped woods, or the planks. Dripstone could work too, or rooted dirt. But could work doesn't mean it's the best choice. I'll just go with dripstone for now. I can't place anything on that. Rooted dirt it is. I think if I'm gonna have to turn off vanilla tweaks, sorry. Just to, because the grass is just too vibrant. That didn't help at all. Why is there a chunk border? Why the hell are there chunk borders? That helped. Just place a couple dead bushes. Could get probably get away with that. Just a couple dead bushes on the high spots. The mangrove roots would have been perfect for this, but they don't exist yet. The ladders actually work pretty well for this. That's ugly. The fence post would help as well. I hope this is giving the desired effect. No, oak is the best choice for that. It's going to put the vines on any surface that isn't covered. There were vines up here, right? I'll get those in. Oh. Also plan to use cobwebs. Cobwebs? Could cobwebs work here? Probably. No, they cannot. They are way too white. Out of context, here I come. Where's shears? I need shears. Oh god, that's ugly. It's like right click. Break. Shears, that won't go over that, surely. string. Just have to vary up the roof. Well, I think it's pretty good. Just gonna go to OBS and check something. It's pretty close. I think that's pretty successful. So yeah, that's a house from the Stranger Things commercial. I forgot about this, but I'm gonna leave it. That's a house. That was the street. Do some smoke gradient coming out of the chimney. Wonder how it looks with my vanilla tweaks on. The vines just look a bit greener. Okay. Yeah, that was the stream. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching me struggle through that. If you didn't enjoy watching me struggle through that, like and subscribe anyway, because I had to struggle through that. First time, well, not first time building anything from a movie, really. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Goodbye.